See both. I see most of the time, I'd say 90, 95% of the time, I don't think that most businesses have a really good, what I call brand story, as well as a rock solid financial story. And so they definitely should be using this time to get their story together, really kind of flesh out what that brand story and financial stories want to be, so that if you get in front of a potential investor, you're not wasting that opportunity, right? But I also think that there are people doing some deals. I mean, of a handful of firms have gotten funding. There's some real estate deals I know have gotten funding, so it's not like it's not available. What we're really seeing is the ones that are really getting funding are really have their act together. They have rock solid story. They really have a solid financial story. They have a very well defined niche, like you were mentioning. They know what that is. They know how and why they're better than the competition. They have a really good investment opportunity and they're producing some very attractive results. Right? You're not offering something in the mid teens or above. You're really not competitive. And so a lot of firms, a lot of groups, a lot of deals just don't pencil out at that. So that eliminates a few opportunities as well. So I think it's there, and I think it's a great time. There's money there. It's money's out there. I think it's a great time to hone your message and get your deck together and really practice your presentation and have it down rock solid. But I think it's there. You just need to make sure you're ready to go when you get in front of that investor that you're telling a great story. And I also think that, calculation just or this last week that jobs come down and that interest rates might be stopped, rising, and the interest rates this coming year may be going back down again. And if that's the case, you better have your story together. So, because those are going to come fast and furious.
The unfortunate thing with interest rates, since I'm so sensitive to them, is as long as we're sitting on trillions of dollars of debt and we can't raise enough money for that 10-year, the treasury, we're struggling. And then today I'm looking at the 10-year as I'm on my computer and we're doing this. I mean, it's dips already and we're
Yeah.
going back up again. So, I mean, there's so many things that go in play. And I love what you said about refining and honing your message. And I really think that is in any market we struggle with. So from your perspective, talking to a bunch of small business owners, entrepreneurs, we have people that are working to five that they jump over that cubicle and become a full-time business owner, but they don't know how to hone that craft, that and believe me, you saw my deck. I think I've put out another eight or 10 versions of it. I think it could be better. We still struggle in some places, but how do we I guess the best way, and I'm just trying to talk from my personal experience and trying to and get it out to everybody, is if you don't put it out there and get feedback, how are you supposed to improve? But then when you team up with somebody like you and you're in your business, you guys take it to a whole nother level. And how do those individuals really get started and then start moving towards that? Because somewhere you've got to get your message out there. You can't just